Friends, good morning. It's good to have you join us today for digital and virtual worship here at Bethel First Presbyterian Church, 502 East Main Street, Campbellsville, Kentucky. It's a joy to have the opportunity to gather in a virtual setting. And as we begin, I want to start by mentioning a couple additions to our prayer request this week so that does not come as a surprise. So those names don't come as a surprise at the time of our prayer. I begin by mentioning Emily Watkins, who will be having a torn ACL repaired tomorrow morning in Bowling Green. I also want to lift up Janice Ham. She's a friend of Kara Angels and has had biopsies on multiple organs, multiple tumors found, and sincere and heartfelt prayers for her as they await the results of those biopsies and consider treatment paths moving forward. I also want to lift up Lenny Hall. Lenny has a hernia that will soon be repaired surgically, and also the entire Hall family as they continue to mourn the loss of Mike Sr. at this time. One of our friends who had been in a nursing home in Lexington for quite a while has now been moved to the Paul E. Patton Eastern Kentucky Veterans Center. The address for that is listed in your written materials as well, but that is Cleston Milby, who no longer is at Magnolia Springs in Lexington, but at the Paul Patton Veterans Center in Eastern Kentucky. Moving on from the new updates to our prayer list, I also want to remind you that in your email material there is financial information. A special word of thanks to the faithful members and stewards of Bethel First Presbyterian Church who are helping us stay up to pace and stay afloat financially during this time. Thank you, and a reminder that your giving certainly is appreciated at this time. Again, the update as to where we stand financially can be found in your email materials, so please take a moment to consider that and consider any future gifts between now and the end of the year. With that said, a reminder that we are not doing Thanksgiving, but I do believe that any gifts that you would like to give to help the Bethel contribution as gifts are going to be given in our name to our first responders working on Thanksgiving Day. We will gladly receive those gifts and make it a part of what we give out. As well, our local food pantries are needing additional goods as the time of the end of the year comes in. They're not at a place where they have bare shelves, but they are at a place where they could use a little extra nudge. Wouldn't hurt, I guess, is the way to say it. There are also in our community a couple food boxes. These are just outside pantries, a wooden shelf that's put up, and people can stop by and pick up some essentials, canned goods and non-perishables and things of that nature. The locations, if you're interested, I can give you more specifics on. Just call me on my cell phone, doing the dangerous thing of putting that online, 270-403-7709. If you would like to make some donations of canned goods or perishables to these community help yourself type of food pantries, I can put you in touch with those locations as well. And I guess that brings me to a point where we're done with our announcements and we're ready to begin our time of worship. So if you would, with me, join in today's call to worship. O God, you are my God, I seek you. My soul thirsts for you, because your steadfast love is better than life. My lips will praise you. I will lift up my hands and call on your name, for you have been my help, and in the shadow of your wings I sing for joy. Friends, let us worship God today.